we're aboard the Carnival Venezia. It is a beautiful ship. It's absolutely gorgeous. Everything on it is just so sparkling new and fresh and painted. And all the gold fixtures aren't like really tacky gold. They're like really nice. You can tell it was made for Italy and not the US because it's made completely different. It doesn't even have the whale fin. It has the C for Costa because that's their Italian cruise line. All right, let's take a walk in the room and see what it looks like. Lex, everything okay over there?
We're good.
All right. All right, so we have a balcony room. Let's see what we've got here. Here's Lex's bed. Doesn't that look comfortable? Here is the main bed. Worked him when I was asleep. A little picture back there of someplace foreign, I don't know. And is it Rome? Okay. And then we've got an area here to put our stuff in and get ready. Looks like there's plenty of shelves over here, which is really nice. And quite a few USB ports, which is perfect. You know what I just realized? As Carnival Red members, we're supposed to get some free stuff, like a free bottle of water or something. So those say $4.25 on them, so we won't be paying for those. So you've got 230 power for Europeans, and you've got 110 for US. There's plenty of space here to do work or whatever. Looks like there's a hair dryer inside here. And I'm guessing a fridge. There is a fridge right there, but there is no microwave. Let's open that up, see if there's a microwave in there.
There's a safe.
All right, so yeah, safe. There's our life preservers. We've got storage bins here. And then I'm guessing that's hanging. Oh, hang on. Let's open it up.
Bed.
That's bedding. That's bedding. And more hanging storage. So it looks like there's plenty of storage as well as that. And there's storage hooks over here, which is nice. And let's check out the bathroom over here. So here we have our bathroom. It's nice and clean. We've got a plenty of space for towels, and there's a shaving mirror or makeup mirror if you're a female, I guess. Plenty of shelves there. I wonder what that is right there. Oh, that's a place to plug something in. You can open that up and plug it in. We've got a beautiful lighted mirror. This is really nice. We've got our sink over here, which is beautifully done. Everything on here is really elegant. There's some supplies down there, and there's more shelves over here. All right, so this looks really nice. The shower area. I always love the Carnival showers. I feel like there's plenty of room in them. And I love the rain heads and all that. So this is nice and clean and ready to go. Very well done. As far as the ceilings is, I don't know what all this stuff is. The speakers in the ceiling, it looks like. Much, I guess maybe you
need to make announcements.
Oh yeah, right. They make announcements and all that. If you look over here on the trim, like the molding has gold trim on the face of it, which is a beautiful little accent, right? What a fun way to just add a little touch of class. And it's not the cheap gold. It's like this brass foil gold. It's really, really nicely done. So I like that a lot.
My bed goes to here.
Right.
How will you get into your bed?
You're going to sleep on it just like that.
Oh, it's not like that.
Just like this, yeah.
No, there's no way. This folds out.
Yeah, bon voyage.
There's no way.
Pleasant dreams.
Actually, this is probably better than the hotel bed.
So. Pleasant dreams. Yeah, however it folds out, Lex, we'll just have to get around to. But every day we're going to have to make the bed. Looks like we've got some storage down here, right? So just some little storage here. So nothing, there's no plugs or anything here, is there? No, but there is a little switch here to turn this light on. Right? Let's see about over here. So if we look over here, so over here, we have the same storage cabinet, right? But we do have USB plugs right here. So that's kind of nice. Let's turn this on. Right. So if we look at it from this view, you can kind of get an idea of the depth of, if we look at it from this view, you can kind of get an idea of the depth of the room. There is a TV here. We don't watch TV. We don't even own televisions in our home, but there they are. So, and then let's go outside and look at the balcony. Right. On a balcony, of course, you have to, it doesn't go all the way to the floor, so you have to step over the step there, right? And let's see what we've got here. Well, of course, we're in New York City, so there's, the New York skyline, right? Looking really snazzy and beautiful. And you've got a Viking cruise ship right here, right? So that looks fantastic. As far as the balcony goes, it's just a really simple balcony with two chairs out here with the dividers, and that's it. Let's see if we can get a little view from over here. The two chairs, a table, and your dividers. That's it. So Looks like there's a light right there when you turn the light on. So that's our tour of the room. We're on 12228. So we have a spa deck balcony. We originally bought a spa cabin, but they changed the ship from the Magic to the Venezia. And now I don't think we have a spa cabin. We just have a cabin on the deck with the spas, because I don't think the spas offer that service that they offered on the Magic. So we'll find out as we're here. But as of right now, there's not a lot of rooms up here on the spa deck, but we have access to the spa, it looks like. This is also where the track is, the running track, the gym's here, all that stuff's here. So there's a lot going on this deck. All right, we'll let you see more when we have toured a little bit of the ship. All right, guys, so this is the theater on the Venezia. There's Tim right there. It's a beautiful theater. You can see the detail of the chandeliers everywhere. We've got beautiful balcony, mezzanine seating up there. Look how it kind of overhangs, right? So nicely done. All the little stars on the ceiling, just absolutely beautiful. All of velour, crushed velvet seats, which are probably not vegan, so I'm horrified, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. And really nice detail, like these coves with these beautiful lights outside. Just nicely done. The brass bars going up the aisles here, right? The seating all the way in the back. So, I mean, I don't know how long this is going to last and look like this, but I mean, it's a pretty new ship, and right now, that kind of is obvious. So it's just very well done, and it's absolutely beautiful. All right, folks, we are at the video arcade on the ship, deck 12, the warehouse district. I'm going to show you a little view of this. It's, you know, not huge, but it's a great place to play video games, which Lexx likes to do. Let me show you what we're seeing. Yeah, you can see here, it's just a really deep room with all sorts of games and like ticket machines and that sort of stuff that go all the way around, right? The stuff down there you can see, and then there's beautiful window views down here out of the city. More gaming right here. They've got the usual basketball hoop, pull down with the numbers, all of these things, all the usual stuff you see in all the video gaming. And then outside the door, you've got your cornhole going on. And a little bar area. So plenty to do on the warehouse arcade. Deck 12, Carnival Venezia. We're loving it. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you some things that I use on my cruise that are absolutely amazing. First of all, I always have hampers with me, and these hampers, you get them at the dollar store, and they're tied up, right, like this, and I just stick them in my luggage. And then when I get here, I untie them, and I put my dirty clothes in here, and I just stick these in the bottom of my cabinet, and that's where my dirty clothes go. So I've got that one there, and I've got this one here, and I've had these since 2018 when I first started cruising, and I got this one here, and I got all of these like at the 99-cent store. Now that was a long time ago, so they're probably more money, but these are just absolutely a favorite of mine. All right, so here's another great tip. You could get these really cheap dollar store shoe racks, right? They have these different compartments, like this one has two separate compartments, and then on the bottom it's got one big compartment. And if you look up here, they hang up with those metal things that you just stick on the other end of the door, right? You can kind of just stick them on there, right? And they're really, this one's really thin. It's kind of made for a shorter space. And on this, yeah, I mean, I do use it for shoes. I'll put my shoes in here, but a lot of times I'll put clothes in here, like sweatpants that I'm gonna wear later on or whatever. I just load this up with all sorts of stuff I need, and it just gives me a lot of extra storage. So get one of these. These are a lot of fun. So simple. All right, so another cool thing I want to show you here, if you go into the closet here, right, on the left side, you've got, you know, a place to hang your clothes, right? You've got a bar there and a bar there. We don't need all that space. We've got this hanging space here, and that's, I mean, it's only a 4-day cruise. That's all we need. and then there's all the bedding for Lex's couch bed. But over here, right, for this hanging space, since we don't really need that real hanging space, what we really can do is take advantage of this right here. And if you move this little circle thing up, out pops another shelf, which is really cool. So you get another place to put shelf storage right there, which is fantastic. And we moved the life preservers down here. We took them out of the closet. They were in this closet. We took them out of this closet. And that gave us, you know, all of this space. The 2 shelves up there, the 3rd shelf, and then the 3 drawers. So that gave us 6, you know, drawers and shelf space to put all the stuff in. So that shelf is a really good idea. So that shelf that pulls down, that's one of my favorite things about the cabin. I just love that they thought about putting that kind of, you know, storage in places where you might need it to just fit people of, you know, of all kinds. I love it. As you're not gonna believe how beautiful this dining room is. Wait till you see this. Then check out where we're sitting, right? This is our table right here. This is my family, of course. And there's the ocean right there. Like, how amazing is that? It's a beautiful location inside the dining room. Oh man, can't wait to eat. All right, it's like midnight. I've got as many steps as I can. I was gonna walk around the deck tonight. It is 45 mile per hour winds, and they're just locking the doors and be like, no one can go out there because it's so windy. We tried to do it and we got around once and we were like, this is just way too crazy windy. It's just blowing you everywhere. What I wanted to show you was how the couch folds out into a bed and how they do it. It's not like a couch bed. Let me show you. All right, so you saw this couch before when I showed it to you. They come in and it winds up just being, I guess they just take the back off, which is probably this right here, right? This pillow and one of the other pillows, I don't know where they put it, but so they just take it off and then they set up the bed. You can see Lexx is in there on his phone, of course. And they set the bed up for him. So it's a twin bed. It's not a pull-out queen or anything, right? And that's basically it. And they just move this little thing out of the way over here. So pretty good use of the space, but Lexx gets his own space this way. And then we, of course, have our own space. And that's it. If you're wondering where Tim is, he's out at the dive-in movie at midnight watching some like movie about dragons in front of the pool with everyone. And it's like so humid out. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So that's what he's doing. All right, so that was kind of our first day. I showed you a little bit of what was on the cruise, and I'm going to try and show you some more tomorrow. The food is nothing special if you're a vegan. They did have I knew this was coming. They had an Indian, Carnival always has an Indian dish, a vegetarian Indian dish that's actually vegan on the ship. And so I ate that. So pretty good. And now Tim's already back. So I ate that, and it was really good. And I told them that I'm a vegan. They said tomorrow they can, you know, if I just tell them ahead of time, like today, they'll come up with a special menu for me for tomorrow. So let's see how that works out. All right, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Friday morning? Yes, that's on Thursday. It's Friday morning, July 14th. I forgot to say, yesterday, the first day of the cruise, was actually mine and Tim's 9th wedding anniversary. We've been together for almost 20 years, but we got married after 10 years. So it's our 9th wedding anniversary yesterday. But it is a beautiful day here on the way to Bermuda. We're out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And it's a comfortable like 75 degrees, 76 degrees. And you can see the water behind me. It is just gorgeous. I'm gonna take some photos of that for you so you can see that. I mean, look at how beautiful that is, right? All you can see is just water for as far as you can look. It's absolutely amazing. Today we're just at sea. There is a grill I want to try that has like quinoa and chickpea salad and some other things that they didn't have at the restaurant. The restaurant last night, I just got an Indian dish. Let me see if I think I took a picture of it. It might be right here. So I'll show you what I'm eating. I'm not really able to eat much on this ship because I'll be honest with you, the vegan options are slim pickings. So I'd like tell them I wanted avocado this morning, and they're like, well, we have avocado toast tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm here today, so do you have avocado? Can you just throw it on some toast? And like, that was a big venture for them, so I don't know. All right, let's see what we can get into next. All right, day 2, kind of a disappointment. They have some crispy potatoes here, oven brown potatoes, spices, and then another potato dish. It doesn't list mayo, but it probably does have mayo. I'll have to find out. And I just got some bread. They had minestrone soup, but it was gone. And then they had a bunch of vegetarian options, but there's very few vegan options. So Carnival's food is always a disappointment, and I kind of think this is my last Carnival cruise anyway. Norwegian had much better options. So Norwegian had a vegan menu they just handed you, so that was good. All right, this is it for day 2 of Carnival's food. Really, that's what I'm eating. All right, looks good. This is the front of the ship right here. We're as far forward as we can go, and it is absolutely beautiful. Look around out here. There's just nothing. We're at the very front of the ship, and there's nothing around for as far as you can see. It's a beautiful, clear sky out here. It's a wonderful, wonderful day. It's like 70-something degrees and dry, and it is nice. So we are just loving it. So nice. All right, it's day 2. We're just getting back from just kind of hanging out on the ship all day, and you can see here that our room has been made up. Lex's bed's been made up, and we've got one of my favorite things about the ship is they put towel animals on your bed. This looks like a brontosaurus of some sort. What would you say? What would you say it is, Lexx?
Animal.
An animal.
Yeah.
I'll bet you the smartest one in your class, huh?
Oh, I am.
Okay. It looks to me like some type of brontosaurus, so that's what I'm going to go with. And it's nice that they made the bed, and they've like emptied the garbage down here and all that stuff, which is great. Obviously, we have a balcony room, and it is just another beautiful day out there. Let's take another look out there. And as you can see, it is just absolutely beautiful. I never get tired of looking out here. It's really calm right now. Let me show you down at the water level. I'm afraid of heights, so but you can just see there's not much happening. It's really quiet and really calm. Just really nice out. Again, nothing for as far as you can see. We're absolutely loving it. So today's a sea day, and on sea days they usually have something special going on. So because there's no ports to go to, so tonight it's elegant night where you all dress up. It's optional, but we always take advantage of that. So we're gonna dress up, and like I'm gonna wear a bow tie and a vest and all that, and April and her family will all dress up in nice dresses and stuff, and then we go into these different photo areas with different backgrounds, and they take photos, and it's actually kind of a mask thing too, where it's like Carnival, we have to wear like a mask. You don't have to, but you have the opportunity to wear a mask too, so we're going to do that. So we'll show you how that looks. I know it sounds stupid, but when you're on the ship, you want to take advantage of this stuff, like it's your vacation, and I mean, you're not going to be on this for a long time, so why not, dress up and be your nicest for one night? A lot of people just feel like, I'm not dressing up, I'm not doing all that, it's my vacation. I feel like it's my vacation. I want to take advantage of those opportunities. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll show you some photos from that when we get there. All right, we are waiting for dinner. It's dress up night, so we're all kind of dressed up in our outfits, and I've got this mask, but I can't put it over my glasses. And the cruise is when I pull out my neon bow tie. So everyone comments on it. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, I forgot to record this. I already started eating it. So I just asked them for a fruit plate for dessert. So you can see I got watermelon that I ate. I got some oranges here. There were some grapes, I ate them, and that's the core pineapple. I'm having that. So that's my dessert tonight. So Indian dish and fruit salad. It's all amazing.
I need y'all to bring in the energy. I need y'all to take a deep breath and sing. Come on, who's that?
All right, we are in Bermuda. We're off the ship. It's actually a really cool place. They drive on the left here, so it's really strange. Although this is a one-way street right here. We just got off the ship. We did a bunch of little tourist shops, that sort of thing. And now we're headed to the beach. So I'll show you what's ahead of us. So this is where you can do some rentals of scooters and that sort of thing. There's Lexx in front of us there, and Tim's in front of him. And we're gonna go up through that gate area up there. And that should be the beach from what we can see. We'll show you what's up there when we get up there. You can see here, guys, this is really cool. Bermuda is a lot of old buildings. It's an old British settlement that became independent at some point. So there's a lot of history here. It's actually a really beautiful place. So there's a lot of really cool architecture here as far as like walls and bricks and mortar and all that stuff. It's kind of a cool place to visit if you like period stuff. It's absolutely beautiful.
Bad.
Yeah, they'll be executed.
That's what I thought.
I Tim, want to do some video footage here?
No.
All right.
It's a lot hot.
Okay, day 3, and it's time to eat again. We missed breakfast. Not that there was much to eat anyway, but we went on out to Bermuda. And once again, I'll show you what I have. Same crap. So you can see here I'm having a bunch of potato wedges in the oven. So oven potato wedges and cantaloupe. I mean, that's my fruit. That's my breakfast right there. So that's all I've got. I've said this before, but the food selections for a vegan here are absolutely non-existent. They've got like commercial cereals, like, you know, Frosted Flakes and that sort of thing, which I would eat at this point, but they don't have any almond milk, so all they have is dairy. So everything here really has some kind of animal product in it. So this, I mean, if you're going on Carnival for food and you're a vegan, don't bother. That's it. All right, we are back in the room after going to Bermuda. Here is our adorable little towel animal right here. Well, Lex, what do you think this is? What did you say it was?
It's an elephant.
It's an elephant. It doesn't look like an elephant.
Are you
I don't think it's an elephant, is it? It's an elephant laying down?
Yes.
Maybe it is.
Holy shit, you're stupid.
You must have a lot of friends, right? All right, so something I do want to tell you. I know I talked about this downstairs, but people all over the place. We're done with cruising on cruises like this anymore because Lexx hasn't eaten anything since he got on the cruise. He only likes vegan food, but it has to be like vegan, like chicken nuggets and vegan mac and cheese and all that crap. And I can tell you right now, they don't have anything like that. I, of course, am a vegan, and there's nothing for me. There's potatoes and fruit, and if they even have that. The potatoes were just cold and oily. They weren't, like, anything good, and the fruit was just warm. So, and they had so much, like, bacon and eggs Benedict and all that stuff and fish, and people just stand in line and make themselves sicker. Like, it was just crazy. This is not a healthy place to be. And it's sad because this is like my 6th cruise, and I love going on cruises, but I'm always reminded at the food how sad it really is. So from here on in, we're either going on the vegan cruises, which are during the school year, which is tough for us, or we're taking Norwegian. Because the last time we were on Norwegian, we were in the restaurant, and I said, "Do you have any vegan options?" And they said, "Would you like to see our vegan menu?" And I was like, "Yes, I would." So they at least had a vegan menu to hand me that I could choose from. On the buffet at Norwegian, they had like Indian dishes with rice and lentils right on the buffet that were vegan. Here at Carnival, it's all the worst foods that you can imagine. This is a beautiful ship, but they're just feeding the sad American diet, right? And that's what they're feeding everyone. I mean, literally, there are hot dogs, and there's chicken nuggets, and there's so many different types of steak and burgers and pizza, and like there's so much of that. People are literally stuffing themselves, and Lexx and I are just sitting here starving. Like, we are absolutely starving. So it's only a 4-day cruise, so it's not that bad. There's one place that's really cool. It has like chickpeas and all that stuff, but it's only open from 11 a.m. to 2:15 on sea days, and that's it. That's the place that needs to be open all the time. And then they had a pasta bar for 10 minutes that we missed. So tonight we're going to pay for specialty dining. We're going to the hibachi place, and I know they have tofu. So we're going to do a hibachi thing where I can at least get rice and tofu and that sort of stuff. So, I'm not starving anymore. That's kind of my review with the food on Carnival. It's disgusting if you're a vegan. I mean, it's just non-existent, and it's just not worth it. Like, nothing here is worth what we paid for. I love the ship. I love the port. I love doing this with my family. It's amazing. But because I can't, here's the one thing, I said this earlier. If they just had non-dairy milk, I could be a lot happier here, right? I could have a whole bunch of cereals. I mean, they won't be oil-free, but there's Cheerios. Like, I could get those, right? But they just don't put any effort into specialty food. Yesterday at dinner, I told them I was a vegan, and like, yes, you get special meal because you're a vegan. I said, yes. They said, okay. I said, if you can't make a special meal, if the chef can't do it, just bring me the Indian food, because they do have one vegan Indian dish every night, and it's the same dish every night, so we're eating the same thing. And I mean, our food took so long, and when he got there, he's like, I just bring you the Indian dish. So I guess the chef was like, I don't think so. And I wound up with the Indian dish. So there's no effort on Carnival's part to service anyone that's not a bulk oil meat laden eater. If you're not that, you're not going to be happy here. So don't expect to get on Carnival and stuff yourself with vegan food, because it's not happening. All right, we'll see what the rest of the day holds for us. Guys, you can see right here how beautiful Bermuda is. I mean, look at that water. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're loving being here. I mean, everything that's wrong with the ship as far as the food that sucks and all that, I got to tell you, we're loving just the atmosphere of Bermuda. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, I just can't get enough of this. Look at all that. It does drive me crazy that they drive on the left side of the road, but other than that, I'm absolutely loving it. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. What do you think of it, Lexx? Are you liking it?
Food's good.
The trivia games were fun too.
That was stupid. I started arguing with the host. That wasn't my fault.
Because he was a Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
All right. That's Bermuda. We're going to be leaving here in a few minutes, so we'll keep you updated. All right, so Lex and I are doing the jogging or walking track here, and 4 laps around, it said, is 1 mile. So we're doing 8 miles, so we could get 2 miles in. So that's our plan right now. It's sunny on and off, but it's not too bad out. Actually, it's nice and windy, and it's pretty comfortable. So we're gonna do our 2 miles and get that in, and then maybe try it again tonight. All right, we'll see what's next after this. All right, Tim, what do you have over here?
That's veggie roll. So there's different vegetables.
Yeah.
And then some edamame. And then we've got this colorful salad.
Yeah, it looks really good. I've got my same thing, edamame that I've been eating. Beautiful salad with this ginger soy dressing, right? It was all vegan. And then I just got like an avocado roll because I don't like cucumbers. So yeah, so you can see it's just avocado, right? And this looks amazing. I can't wait to eat all this. Pretty excited. Let's start eating.
Yeah.
All right. One other thing we ordered we forgot about was tempura vegetables. You can see this is like sweet potato. That's squash, it looks like. There's a dipping sauce right here. There's another option that was vegan, so we grabbed it. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to dump into it.
Mushroom.
Tim's got a mushroom. I'll be giving it mine. So this looks really
carrot.
good. Carrot. Oh, I can't wait to dive into this. So good. Good morning, everyone. We are, look how dark I look compared to over here. Oh, did I really get this much tan? I've been outside a lot. I just got back from walking around the track. It says 4 miles. I think I said this earlier. It says 4 laps is 1 mile. So I did 8 laps, which should have been 2 miles, but according to the tracker, it was 16 miles. So I think it's using the positioning of the ship to see how many miles I went. And since the ship is traveling really fast, it's off. But the steps are correct. The step says I did 3,000 steps, and that should be right for 8 laps. So that's interesting. All right, I've got showered. I've got my PBD shirt on, ready to go. I'm meeting April. Lex and I are going to meet April for One Hit Wonder Trivia. And then we're going to check out that Mediterranean place, the one with the chickpeas and all that I wasn't able to get last time. So I'm looking forward to that. And we'll show you whatever else we see on our day here. Maybe I get a little bit of the trivia going on too. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Oh, by the way, it's our last day on the cruise, and I'm not sleeping well at all. So I'm looking forward to getting back to Phoenix. And then I got to go to Tucson the next day for 2 days to accept an award for the Teacher of the Year thing with all my peers. So that's another 2 days away from home. And then next week I gotta go back to work. So summer is almost over for me. All right, we'll take you along today and we'll show you what we're seeing. And you can be right there with us. All right, so we're doing the unlimited pasta bar here. But I went downstairs first and got some chickpea and quinoa salad and brought it up. I'm gonna show you that. All right, this was downstairs. It's grilled summer vegetables. So it's squash and there's a bunch of other ones, mushrooms, but I picked out the squash and the tomatoes. And this beautiful quinoa salad. It's a quinoa and chickpea salad. So I can't wait to try this. This is vegan. This is that place that was closed the other day and now it's open. So I'm really excited to try it. I'm gonna get started with this, and when the pasta comes around, I'll show you that too. All right, so the pasta bar, I don't know how you can get this wrong. So I told the guy, there's a bunch of stuff on the menu there. It's all these different pastas and sauces, and they're all got like cheese and chicken on them. So I said, hey, I see you have a tomato sauce on one of these dishes, and I see you've got plenty of pasta. Can I just get a pasta with a tomato sauce? He's like, you just want pasta with tomato sauce? I said, yeah. He goes, I asked the chef. And I said, okay, well, I'm guessing that you can do that because this dish over here has tomato sauce And every other dish is pasta. So just pasta and tomato sauce. I said, I'm a vegan. He's like, you're a vegan? I said, yes. He said, okay, we take care of you. I said, great. So we wait for, 45 minutes for everyone to get their pasta. And it comes with pasta, the ones with the tubes and the holes. I should know when I'm Italian. I want to say ziti. And a nice tomato sauce, right? And there's cheese all over it. There's just Parmesan cheese sprinkled on. When you say vegan, I really think people just have no idea what you're talking about. You might as well just be speaking another language. And I understand that people are from different places, but you're working in food service. Like, you've got people with different allergies. So it was a complete fail. I just sent it back and was like, do you want me to make you another one? I said, no, 30 to 40 minutes. Like, my family's done, so we're going to move on. So that was a bust. That one meal I had with the chickpeas and the quinoa is amazing. Everything else has kind of been a failure on this trip. So I've got my thoughts on this. Like, I just do not want to take another cruise unless it's that vegan cruise, the vegan health cruise thing, because then I can just eat anything instead of like trying to figure out how can I make something vegan, because the people on the ship, they just have no idea. And I kind of expect them to know, but at the same time, I kind of don't expect them to know. I don't know. It's really frustrating, but I just don't have the opportunities everyone else does, because I don't eat all of the garbage that they're eating. This ship is loaded with garbage food. Like, the crap that Americans eat, it's loaded with it. There's so much of it. But it's just not something I could eat. All right, so I'm going to be filming some episodes for mine and April's channels here, with just us talking. So we're going to have 2 talk shows come out. One for my channel, one for her channel, and they'll talk about our families and that sort of thing, and like how we do cruises and that, how we adjust to that. And she's doing like the Mediterranean channel, and I'm doing the my plant-based channel. So that's what we're doing next. And you can see here, I'll show you real quick. I've got this beautiful spot here set up, right? Just kind of right in this little corner, in this little cove area. There's these outdoor decks everywhere, and they just kind of go on like all the side of the ship. You can see down there's a bunch of them, right? And they have these kind of glass windows here. So I've kind of carved out a little area for myself that I'm just gonna talk with April here, do a little sit down. There'll be some noise in the background, but it won't be too bad. So you can look for those videos that come out in the future on both our channels, and I'll send you links when they're out. All right. After this, we're gonna do some shops and that sort of thing. Tim and Lexx went to a teppanyaki place to eat, because Lexx likes tofu and they have tofu there, but they can only get 2 of us in, so I didn't go. And that's it. All right, we'll catch up with you later on. All right, I'm back in the room. I want to show you that they made the room up and show you what the towel animal looks like, and the view from the balcony again. It's our last day in the room, and we'll be packing our bags tonight. We take all our luggage, put it out in the hall. We tag it, put it out in the hall, and they pick it up, put it on crates. And then when we get to the port, they bring it to a holding area, and we pick it up there. We don't take it off the ship. You can if you want, but they get your luggage off the ship for you, which is really nice. So we have to pack all that up tonight and get it out in the hall. All right, let me show you what's going on here. All right, today's towel animal. I don't know what this is. I wish Lexx was here. Is this a sloth, or is it a... I don't know what this is. It's really adorable, right? It's got 2 little eyes and a little crown thing sticking out. So I wish Lexx was here with me. But that's our towel animal for today. You can see they made the bed up for us, which is great. Lex's bed is all made up over here, which is really nice. We've got our beautiful view of the ocean. Let's step outside here and see what's going on. And it's really windy out right now. To be honest with you, I'm ready to go home. I've been away from home for a week. Sleeping in these cruise ship beds is not comfortable. The pillows are horrible. And I mean, it's all the modern furnishings and all that, but just there's nothing like your own bed and your own pillows. So I can't wait to get back to that. We just ran into the cruise director, and I told him about my thoughts on the lack of vegan food on the ship. And it's interesting, he's a vegetarian, and he's saying basically the same thing. He's like, everything's got bacon in it or chicken in it or something. I'm like, well, maybe you could say something. I don't know, right? Why do I look so dark? Let me look in the mirror. I don't see that in the mirror. It's just in the lighting right here. Let me see. Is there any place where I don't look so dark? Like right here. He agrees with me that there's not enough vegan options on the ship or vegetarian options for him. And I guess some of the performers are vegetarian and they're really struggling also. So, they're aware of the problem. Whether it's getting to anyone who makes the decisions, that's a different story. All right, so after this, I'm headed downstairs to meet Tim. I just came back to drop my camera equipment off, and we're going to have our body fat measured. I said to Lex, hey, we're going to have our body fat measured, and Lexa said, well, that'll take a while. Oh, teenagers. I will talk about this in another video, but I think my BMI is really low, or that my metabolic rate is really low. So, and I've been trying some things to figure that out. I'll share that at some point. All right, I'm gonna head down there. There might be more footage. If not, then it might just be tomorrow as we get off the ship. Thanks for staying with me this long. Also, I'll try and show you what happens next. All right, so here is my dinner on the last day of the cruise. It got this rice and beans, looks like Jamaican or something. It is vegan, so I asked that. And then they have all of this Indian food. It's the same Indian food they've been serving right here, but it's on the buffet. But here is a tofu dish that they have not had yet. So here's a tofu option, which I'm excited to try. So, and then I've got a little naan here and this little Indian cracker. So for the first time on this buffet, since I've been on here, they have enough food for me to have an assortment and to fill myself up. It just not happened. There's been no tofu on this buffet. So finally, the last day of the cruise, there's food for me to eat, and I'm really happy about it. So I just wish it didn't take this long. All right, I'm gonna jump into this and we'll see how it goes. All right, we're on the plane, we're headed back. That's the end of the plane. All right, we're on the plane, we're headed back. That's the end of our whole New York trip. I'm gonna probably do a little overview of all this. Hit that like button, show us some love, click on the subscribe button, you'll get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.